Hello. Apparently I forgot to change my accent again. How's it going? As you can see here, lovely county of Grapeseed, it's a gorgeous day. And I'm standing on top of a grain silo because, I don't know, view's nice, I guess. I think today's topic's nothing too serious. I just wanted to tell a few stories about the joys and pitfalls of trying to film stuff in Rockstar Editor. And I can't, okay, good. For a second, I couldn't remember how to use a freaking ladder. Yeah, so about adventures in Rockstar editing. It's funny sometimes when you're trying to get together with people, the simple things that can become suddenly very difficult projects to accomplish. First of all, there's always the thing to consider is that, well, at least with the people I record stuff with and who need my help to do different recordings and stuff, we've got people from Denmark and Romania and like Britain and you know, all over the place, and our time zones are all over the place, and our jobs are all over the place, because, you know, who the hell works 9 to 5, Monday to Friday anymore, right? Not many people, that I know anyway. So once you get everybody lined up and get everybody in the lobby, get everything working, and hopefully everybody's internet connection is, you know, sufficient that day to get things done. And then they try and do things, you know, like, okay, well, we've got to film a scene, let's say, where just gotten in a major gunfight with a bunch of cops and drive away dramatically for, you know, the last scene in a video. And well, that actually is the last scene in a video. It's called The Butchers of Los Santos. It's by a buddy of mine called Savage. His channel's Savage Gaming, so you should check that out. He makes some really good stuff. Anyway, we're trying to film the end of that video, and it was easy enough to set up the scene. You just make a capture in the creator, right? And you can put all the vehicles you need and all the bad guys you want to shoot at, etc., etc. We had all that set up, and then he uses that to film the majority of the scene, you know, with a bunch of other online players, myself included, as people who were there to, you know, get stabbed, shot in the face, and whatever else. And we filmed the whole tail end of that thing. I wasn't involved in the first part of it at all, just the very last scene. But we filmed the majority of that scene, no problem. You know, running over people with the armored car and cops showing up, and everything went, you know, pretty much flawlessly. And we only had one scene at the end, and then the boys just had to pull away in their, you know, fancy kind of Addams Family looking hot rod. You know, kind of squeal a 180 and boogie out of there. The problem was their car wasn't available in the capture, so we had to do it kind of in a live lobby, which meant we had to all go steal a cop car of the same model that was in the video, and then get away without destroying the cop car or getting any damage on it, really, and then lose our wanted levels, and then get back to that place without getting another wanted level, and then park the car, and then somebody had to sit there with all the cars so that they wouldn't, like, you know, despawn when we went away from them. And then, of course, Savage had to go get his car. And in the meantime, the whole time we're there, there's AI traffic trying to get around all the cop cars who've parked in the same place as they were in the scene. We're trying to, you know, kick their cars and get them moving again, get them out of there without getting a wanted level. And then we'd finally get the street clear, get all the stupid AI cars out of the way and all the pedestrians, and nobody had his wanted level. Everybody's hiding behind something, so they're not in the shot. And the roads were wet because the scene was filmed in the rain, I believe. And so trying to pull out and spins too far, or an AI car shows up, or some vehicle randomly spawns in, like that happens from time to time. And just the very tail end of that scene, and no, I'm not trying to say Savage is a bad driver. He's, you know, I might be embarrassed in telling the story. I don't know. If you are, buddy, I'm sorry. It's not about that. But just a simple act of doing that and trying to get them to pull away, and it took us an hour, you know, like, and we were all laughing about it, you know, we were having fun doing it, but, so it's the simplest things can take forever. Just getting everybody organized, trying to fight the AI systems to get them to behave in the way you want in the shot, or get out of the shot, and trying to include vehicles that you can't put into captures into the shots, and yada yada yada. But by the same token, there was another time I was helping the same guy out. On his video, Rust Evolution, also a good video, kind of a Fast and Furious kind of thing. You should check that out as well, same channel. But we're filming that, and one of the shots in it, he was jumping out of a helicopter, and then parachuting down over the city, and then following the canal, and then over a bridge, and then down in between two cars drag racing in the canal. And he was doing all this in the parachute, trying not to hit everything, trying, of course, to judge the distance that the parachute would coast or glide or whatever, so that he'd be the right height, so that when the camera was being edited in the Rockstar editor, it would be where he needed it. And then he wanted to land in the middle of all, like, parked cars in a circle, make it look very epic. So, all of this, without dropping the helicopter on everyone, it had to be the right time of day, so if you missed it, you had to stay around for 45 minutes until it was that time of day in GTA again. So we're all biting our nails in anticipation, hoping that this thing would get done. Oh, fuck, this is going to be terrible. Like, how many times are we going to have to do this? And we didn't care. We were all in it for the long haul. Because when you put the time in and you get the shot right, it looks awesome. But, so he pulled it off. He jumped out, and first he got hit by his helicopter and was flying the wrong way or something. Like, it almost got screwed up. But once he straightened out, he got the whole thing filmed in one shot. It took like 45 seconds, and it went off flawlessly. And we're all just like, yeah, go figure, right? You try and do something complicated, and it happens no problem at all. And then you try and do something super simple, and you have to do it 50 times to get it right, just because of the crazy little tricks and workarounds you have to find in order to film some of the scenes you need in GTA. I mean, it's a really good system. But for instance, like in an upcoming project I have, Blood, Bone, and Darkness, the trailer's out. Just check that out. It comes out Halloween. So, but anyway, in the scene in it, there's a scene where my character goes to a garage to get his car fixed. And trying to get my car parked in a garage, like the garage where you go to upgrade your cars, without it setting off the screen where you buy stuff, because that's not what I wanted. So I had to park my car close enough to it that the door would open, but it wouldn't trigger it. And then get out of my car, then find another car, and then push that car against my car to get my car like rammed into the garage, and then leave that car parked close enough but off to one side that the door would be open, and then I would walk my character inside, and the doors would be open, and my car would be in the shot in the garage. So it took all that rigmarole just to be able to show my character's car inside the garage with my character without it going to like the menu for the garage, or trying to find interior scenes to shoot stuff in. It's always a little bit of trouble, because there's some you can get in director mode if you want to do a solo scene. Well, that's great. But if you want to bring people in and have them act in a scene, like actual human characters, you can't do it in a lot of the interior locations that you can get in the Rockstar editor. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass that way. And I've actually just sort of hit my first squirrel, because I've realized that I'm not really going anywhere with this. I don't have a point I'm trying to make. I just kind of wanted to share a story about the fun, kind of the troubles of trying to film in GTA, how it can lead to some funny things. And I guess that's about it, really. So yeah, there's a couple anecdotes. Anecdote Squirrel. There you go. Maybe not one of my strongest squirrels, but you know what? I don't care. Give me something to do for half an hour. I'm just killing time until I can go help another buddy of mine. Royalish, actually, is the name of his channel. He makes really good stuff, too. A lot of car showcases and stuff. He's working on a project. I don't know if I can spoil it or not, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's probably going to be pretty good, because he knows what he's doing as well. Check out his stuff, too. So I got to get going, because he's probably going to need me soon. And you might or might not recognize me in his project, because I'm definitely not going to look like this. So I don't know. If you watch it, see if you can spot me. Yeah. Have a good one.